Well, when Senator Hatch talks about return to regular order and what happens, I think it can be distilled pretty simply. Good things happen. Committees can work again. And when committees are able to work, you get good product. We saw that out of the Education Committee. I'm honored to serve with Senator Alexander. His leadership on that committee not only worked a bill, essentially a rewrite, an overhaul of No Child Left Behind, an area that has not been addressed for almost a decade, an area where there are complicated issues, but with good work and good resolve, you get a good product. We moved that bill out of the committee 22-0. Then working that, as he did with the ranking member, through the process on the floor, and we have seen education reform that this country desperately needs. In the Energy Committee, we followed that model. We have followed the model of working together to build a good product. We, last week, moved out of the committee a broad, comprehensive energy bill, taking in ideas from members not only on the committee but from the entire Senate, processed about 114 different bills, advanced a product that is broad in its scope, everything from infrastructure to supply to accountability and reforms to efficiencies. A measure that will move our country forward in terms of its policies as they relate to LNG exports, to critical minerals, to permitting. So we as a committee have worked well, we've worked hard, and we've moved some things through that people said, quite honestly, that we couldn't. A revenue sharing measure, lifting the 40-year-old oil export ban, moved through the committee and is being now teed up to advance through the floor. Dial it back to the beginning of this session, and it was the Keystone XL pipeline bill that was the first measure before this body. In the first week of regular order on that bill, we took up more amendments, voted on more amendments than we had in the entire legislative year prior. So we are back to work. We are allowing the committees to work. We are building legislation that is good for the country and good for governance.